Hi guys, today I'm going to show you all of my personal thrifting grails. All this stuff has been thrifted over like the past 3 years, I want to say, but they're just items that I think I found for a really good price, and I'm posting this, I guess, to like promote other people to thrift instead of buying things firsthand, because you can find some really cool things secondhand. Starting off strong, I found this little, I forget what this brand is called. Is it like Psycho Bunny or something? I forgot the brand. I'm sorry. I'm a poser to this brand, but I like it. It says cute but evil on it. It's really cute. I found it in the kids section for $2.99. The next item I found was this Monster High skirt, and it's super cute. Once again, I also found this in the kids section for, I believe, $3, which is a pretty good deal in my opinion, because this skirt goes for like $10 or $15 online, which isn't a lot, but I still found it for a really discounted price. The next item I found was this dress, and honestly, there's nothing really too special about it. I just thought it was super cute, and there's like a little tie for the back, and it just like, I don't know, it just gives off like millionaire's party girl vibes, and I really like it. Another thing I found was this scarf that has peace signs on it. And once again, this isn't really like a popular item, I guess you could call it, but I think it's super cute. And since it's so like long this way, sometimes I wear it as a tube top. This one's kind of crazy, but I actually found this one on my birthday. It is this Of Mice and Men shirt, which is so crazy because I never find band shirts at the thrift store. This was like the one and only time I found it. And from what I know, it is an older design. I thought about turning it into a tube top because I don't wear it too much as a regular shirt. I'm gonna move on to some shoes, and then at the end I have three of like my biggest grails, I guess you could call it. Here's these shoes. They're like heeled boots, and they have these buckles on the side. And I found these for $6.99. I still have the tag in them. This one was really crazy, but I found some knee-high Converse at the thrift. They originally came in all black, including the laces, but I switched out the laces. And then inside them, they came with also green laces. And I believe it was $5.99 I found these for, which is so crazy considering they're in really good condition. Next, I found these Doc Martens that are like really tall. I've been wanting these for a while, but I just couldn't justify spending like $160 on them. And I found them at the thrift store, and they were like $4.99, and they're in really good condition. The only thing that's wrong is this like lace is a little broken, if you could see. Like, let me compare it to the other lace. I don't know if you could see it, but like it's like weird, but I just tied a knot around it, and it's fine. But these were so crazy, and especially because I've been wanting them for so long. On the topic of Doc Martens, I also found these ones, which are just regular Doc Martens, except they have this like cheetah print fur in the inside, which is so cool. I don't know much about these ones, but they were just really cool in their Doc Martens, so that was pretty cool to find. Alright, these are my last shoes that I found, and as a scene girl, I love my heels. I like fun party heels, and I found these ones, and they're like gray and black cheetah print, and they are so cool. And these ones I believe were $5.99. A lot of the shoes were $5.99, but they were so cool, and I love them so much. On to my last three pieces, and these ones are my personal like thrift grails, if you can call it that. But I found this old Hollister fur hoodie. The inside has like the fur. Here's the older tag in it. And it also has a double zipper, so it zippers, there's one right here, and then there's one down here. So it's really cool, and it's in super good condition. Considering that it's white, that's like insane. This next one I found last fall, and this was probably one of like the craziest finds ever, and one of my first crazy finds. But I found this Zombies like long sleeve striped shirt. And if you know anything about this shirt goes for like $200 online. And I've always loved the design on it, but I couldn't justify spending $200 on a t-shirt or like a long sleeve shirt, especially if it isn't like a band shirt. So I found at the thrift store, I was literally looking through like the Halloween costume section because they just added it. And I literally stumbled upon this for not even $4.99, I think it was $2.99 I found it for. And I literally yelled, and there was someone next to me, and they like looked at me crazy when I yelled. But this is such like a crazy find. Last but not least, my most holy grail, the craziest item I found. I actually found this on Halloween when I wanted to go thrifting because I had work that day, so I couldn't go trick or treating or do anything. So I decided to go thrifting before work, and I found an Abby Dawn hoodie. I know, like this is actually insane. And it still has the like zipper, which is pretty rare for Abby Dawn hoodies. I feel like usually the zipper is either like chipped or broken, and it was just such a crazy find. Once again, I yelled when I found this, and there was someone again right next to me, and they looked at me crazy. But this was absolutely insane, and this was I believe $3.99. But I am so grateful for this find. I love Abby Dawn, and it was actually my first Abby Dawn hoodie I ever got, which is kind of crazy. But let me know what you guys thought of my thrift grails. If you guys think they're grails, or if you don't, which one's your favorite one? I don't know. I was just bored and I wanted to show off some of my items I thrifted and maybe persuade you to also thrift because it's very good for the environment and it's very good to keep using clothes that are already on our planet rather than make new ones. So, yeah.